There is a moment that happens in almost every dachshund owner's life. You are sitting on the couch, maybe watching something on TV, maybe scrolling your phone, completely absorbed in your own world, and then you feel it. Two little paws pressing into your leg, a long nose nudging your hand, and a pair of dark, soulful eyes looking up at you with an intensity that is hard to describe unless you have lived it. Your dachshund is waiting, and the truth is, they have been waiting their entire life for this moment. Dachshunds are one of the most emotionally complex dog breeds on the planet. Most people see them as cute, funny little sausage dogs with short legs and big personalities. And yes, all of that is true. But beneath that playful exterior is a dog that bonds at a level that goes beyond what most people are prepared for. These dogs do not just love their owners, they anchor their entire emotional world to them. This goes back thousands of years. Dachshunds were bred in Germany to hunt badgers underground. They had to work in tight tunnels, alone, making decisions without their human nearby. That required a dog with enormous courage and independence. But here is what most people miss about that history. When the hunt was over, that dog came back. Not just to any human, to their human. The bond was not casual, it was everything. That instinct is still alive in every dachshund today. They are wired to be independent when they need to be, and completely, almost desperately devoted when they are with the person they love. Now, here's the part that might surprise you. Research into canine behavior has shown that dogs experience something remarkably similar to human emotions. They feel joy, fear, jealousy, grief, and love. But dachshunds seem to feel these things with unusual intensity. Owners describe it all the time. Their dachshund sulks when they leave the room. Their dachshund throws what can only be described as a tantrum when ignored. Their dachshund chooses one person in the household and treats that person like the center of the universe. That is not a coincidence. That is breed level emotional depth. So, what is it that your dachshund is waiting for their whole life? What is that thing they are hoping you will finally do? Simply this: to stop, to look at them, to be fully present. Dogs in general are extraordinary readers of human emotion and attention. They can tell the difference between you sitting next to them while distracted on your phone and you sitting next to them and actually being there with them. They notice when your eyes are soft and when they are glazed over. They notice when your hand pets them absent-mindedly versus when you are genuinely touching them. They know the difference. And for a dachshund, that difference matters more than almost anything else in the world. Think about the daily rhythm of a dachshund's life. They wake up and immediately look for you. They follow you to the kitchen. They curl up under your desk while you work. They wait by the door when they hear sounds that might mean you are coming home. They sleep pressed against your legs. Every single one of these behaviors is an act of love and longing. They are not just existing near you, they are choosing you over and over every hour of the day. And all they are asking for in return is for you to choose them back. There is a concept in animal behavior called attunement. It refers to the deep emotional synchrony that can develop between two beings. Researchers initially studied it in human mothers and infants, but it applies powerfully to the relationship between dogs and their owners. When you are truly attuned to your dachshund, something almost magical happens. Their nervous system settles, their stress hormones drop, their sense of safety expands. They become more confident, more playful, more themselves. And something happens to you too. Studies have consistently shown that genuine interaction with a dog you love lowers cortisol, raises oxytocin, and activates the same reward pathways in the brain that are triggered by social connection with other humans. Your dachshund is not just receiving something when you are fully present with them, you are receiving something too. But here is the hard truth that most of us do not like to think about. Dachshunds have short lives compared to ours. The average dachshund lives somewhere between 12 and 16 years, and that is if everything goes well. The time you have with them is finite in a way that is genuinely painful to sit with. Every year that passes is a larger percentage of their total life. Every distracted moment is a moment that is gone. People who have lost dachshunds talk about this with a kind of grief that surprises even them. They say things like, "I did not realize how much they needed me," or "I wish I had paid more attention," or I keep thinking about all the times I was too busy. These are not regrets born of dramatic failures. They are regrets about the small, ordinary moments. The times they were on their phone when their dog brought them a toy. The times they shooed them off the couch when they just wanted to be close. The times they were physically present but emotionally somewhere else entirely. Your dachshund does not understand your deadlines. They do not know about your stress at work or the argument you had or the thousand things pulling at your attention. What they know is that you are here, in this room, and they love you more than words can capture, and they are hoping that right now, in this moment, you will see them. There's a practice that some dog trainers and animal behaviorists recommend called intentional connection time. It sounds almost too simple. You set aside 10 or 15 minutes a day where the only thing you are doing is being with your dog. No phone, no TV, no multitasking. Just you and your dachshund on the floor or the couch or in the yard, fully present. You look at them. You pet them slowly and deliberately. You talk to them. You let them sniff you and investigate you and press their nose into your neck. What happens during this time, according to people who practice it consistently, is extraordinary. Their dogs become calmer throughout the entire day, not just during those minutes. Their separation anxiety decreases. Their reactivity softens. Their eyes change. There's a quality of ease that settles over the dog that does not go away when the session ends. Because your dachshund is not just fed by that moment, they are filled by it. They carry it with them. Now, dachshunds in particular respond to something else that is worth mentioning: voice. They are unusually attuned to the human voice. When you talk to your dachshund in a warm, low, gentle tone, their heart rate actually slows, their muscles relax, their breathing deepens. You are not just communicating words they cannot understand. You are delivering biological safety through sound. Your voice is medicine to them. This is why so many dachshund owners report that their dog seems to listen when they talk about their day. They are not comprehending the content, but they are receiving something real: your emotional tone, your presence, your trust in them as a companion. And they respond to all of it. There is also the matter of eye contact. Direct, soft eye contact between a dog and their human triggers an oxytocin release in both parties. Scientists who study this describe it as the same hormonal loop that bonds human parents to their infants. When your dachshund looks up at you with those enormous searching eyes, they are not just asking for something, they are bonding with you. And when you look back at them, really look, you are bonding with them too. You are building something that lives in both of your nervous systems. Your dachshund has been practicing this their entire life. Every time they bring you a sock or a toy or just their small warm body, every time they follow you from room to room, every time they cry a little when you leave and explode with joy when you come back. Every single one of these moments is them saying, "You are my whole world. Please let me be something in yours." And the beautiful, heartbreaking, hopeful truth is that it does not take much. It does not take grand gestures or expensive gifts or hours of your time. It takes presence. It takes the willingness to stop just for a moment and look down at the small creature who has staked everything on you and let them know that you see them. Now, presence and love are the foundation. But I also want to be honest with you about something. Love alone is not always enough. Dachshunds are intelligent, stubborn, and emotionally sensitive. And without the right knowledge, even the most devoted owner can struggle. And I have heard from so many of you in the comments about the things that keep you up at night: the barking that never stops, the potty training that feels impossible, the separation anxiety that breaks your heart every single morning when you leave, the fear about back problems because you heard that dachshunds are especially vulnerable to spinal issues. These are real challenges, and they deserve real answers. That is exactly why I put together something that I genuinely wish had existed when I first started this journey with dachshunds. It is called the Complete Dachshund Handbook, and it is a full step-by-step guide built specifically for this breed. Not generic dog advice, not one-size-fits-all tips that were written for a Labrador and barely apply to your little sausage dog. This is a resource designed around how dachshunds actually think, feel, and learn. Inside, you will find simple, proven training methods that actually work with a dachshund's stubborn streak instead of fighting against it. You will learn the fastest way to get potty training done without the frustration that makes so many owners want to give up. There's a full section on stopping excessive barking and unwanted behavior because nobody should have to live with a dog that is constantly anxious or reactive. You will also get clear guidance on feeding and nutrition because obesity is one of the biggest health risks for this breed, and most owners do not realize how easy it is to accidentally overfeed them. And one of the sections I am most proud of covers back problems. Dachshunds are uniquely built in a way that puts their spines under serious stress, and a condition called IVDD, intervertebral disc disease, is something every dachshund owner needs to understand. The handbook explains what it is, what the warning signs look like, and what you can do every single day to protect your dog's spine and give them the best possible chance at a long, healthy life. Beyond all of that, there are daily routines that help you build a calm, confident, and obedient dachshund. Because structure is not just about control. For a dog as emotionally complex as a dachshund, structure is actually a form of love. It tells them what to expect. It tells them they are safe. And it gives them the freedom to relax and just be your dog. Whether you are a first-time owner still figuring everything out, or you have had your dachshund for years and are still wrestling with certain behaviors, this handbook meets you where you are. It is practical, it is clear, and it is built for real results in real life. If you want to grab your copy, the link is in the description below. I will leave it right there for you. Take a look, read through what is inside, and if it feels like the right fit for you and your dog, I think you are going to find it genuinely useful. Get on the floor with them today. Let them climb on you. Scratch behind their ears the way they like, slow and deliberate. Talk to them. Look into their eyes. Let the moment last a little longer than it needs to. Because every time you do this, you are giving them exactly what they have been waiting for their whole life. And somewhere in the quiet of that moment, without you even realizing it, you will find that you needed it just as much as they did. The link is in the description. Go check it out and give your dachshund a little extra love today. They have been waiting for it.